My dear friends, there's a beautiful story told about how the duck learned to swim. Duck and hen lived together in a house by the seaside. Their food was the rotten fish that the fishermen threw away. And every day they saw heron swimming up and down the sea, catching and eating fresh fish. This made the duck desire so much for the fresh fish. But the hen said to the duck, "Why do you desire and long for what you cannot do and what you cannot have?" The heron is a seabird and her body is thin and light. We are land birds and the land birds do not swim. If you try to go into the sea with this your heavy body, I'm sure you will sink into the sea like a stone, and that will be the end of you. And the duck believed the hen, so they went on eating the spoiled and the rotten fish. But this did not stop the duck's hunger and the duck's inborn desire to eat fresh fish. One very hot day, the duck could eat nothing at all because the rotten fish smelled so bad. She just went and sat alone by herself, quietly looking at the sea. In a moment, heron came sailing by and saw the duck in a very pitiable condition. Heron asked what the matter was, and the duck told him everything. How she always longed and desired to swim and catch fresh fish to eat. But unfortunately, the Creator had made her so heavy and the land bird. Yes, it was then that heron explained to the duck that sometime in past, even he, the heron himself, was not a swimmer, but her hunger forced her to be a swimmer. Yes, she could realize only when she jumped into the sea and then discovered that she could even swim. And heron invited this time the duck also to jump into the sea and give it a trial. But the duck was afraid. And with more encouragement from the heron, the duck agreed. And this time the duck, without fear, plunged into the sea, stepped into the sea, and to her surprise, the duck was not sinking. It was just floating. It was so happy now, and with time, the duck learned to swim very well and started catching a lot of fresh fish as much as she could. And she enjoyed her life thereafter, swimming in the sea. My dear friends, you see, the duck was not just a land bird, she was equally the sea bird. But as long as she believed that she is only the land bird, she could only remain in the land and she could eat and suffer. And she was in isolation and privation and hunger always. So, the story is really about how the duck came out to realize and to discover her inner potential and the identity as a swimmer. My dear friends, similarly, our life story is also the same, more or less. Unless we have faith in God and faith in ourselves, we cannot find the strength we are blessed with. In today's gospel reading, we see Jesus making beautiful and comprehensive I am statements. Throughout the Gospels, we see a lot of I am statements of Jesus, wherein Jesus says, "I am the light and the resurrection. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the light of the world. I am the vine. I am the gateway. I am the good shepherd. I am the bread of life," and so on and so forth. But today's Gospel reading, we hear the beautiful I am statement. That is, I am the way, the truth, and the life. This I am statement is more unique than the other I am statements because this statement of Jesus comprehends the whole of the whole identity of Jesus himself. Therefore, my dear friends, when we are in darkness, when we are away from the Lord, or when we are alienated from God, we have in Jesus the way to God. And when we are in ignorance, we have in Jesus the truth. And when we are faced with a death, that is spiritual death or the physical death, we have in Jesus the life. Therefore, today, do we experience in our life Jesus Christ as the way, the truth, and the life? Let us therefore believe in Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, and also believe in yourself. Believe in God and believe in yourself must go hand in hand together. Without the one, there is no other. You cannot just say, I believe in God and I don't trust myself. No. Without and in other way. You cannot just say, I believe in myself, I trust myself, and I don't believe in God. No, my dear friends. Without God, we can do nothing by ourselves. As well, we cannot also put our trust completely on God and forget about our inner strength and the abilities and the potential with which we are blessed. Therefore, someone rightly said, the God who created you without you cannot save you without you. Therefore, both believe in God and believe in yourself must be your life every day. Yes, let us therefore keep both these beliefs strong and lively in our life. Then you can go ahead achieving anything in life. God bless you, my dear friends.